No, I'm just kidding. So when you think about like having a six pack, what does that mean? Can you eat whatever you like?
No.
You have to have a system. You can have a cheat day, right?
No.
Not one meal. Okay.
No.
I had a six pack. I had a cheat day. And then I went away after that. And then we went away after that.
That's fine.
Cheat meal. My bad. Cheat meal. Cheat meal.
Have none of that.
Have none of that.
Okay.
Unless we have good genetics.
You know, then that's lost my thought too.
Goes to show.
It goes to show, right? Point being is, you need a system, right, to maintain a certain thing. If you want a certain income, you need a system to maintain that income, right?
Yes.
So that has everything to do with what we're talking about and the things that we're doing. Monday and Friday, let's become a system that we've implemented where we prospect together as a group. Where we prospect after full timers, and on Friday we prospect again. We're going to be adding other things as well, but why are we adding these things? It's for you to make more money, right? So, our goal as an organization, and you can tattoo this, you can do whatever you want, but again, you tattoo it, right? But this is our goal. By 2035, we're going to have 50,000 state bar license agents.
Wow, let's go.
By 2035, we're going to have 50,000 state bar agents. Now, you may say, oh, Chris, 50,000 is not much. I want 100,000. Good, do it. Do it. For me, that number sticks with me. 50,000 CBR agents by 5, right? This is our OKR. This is what as an organization, what our goals are for the year. We're going to do 1,000 recruits. We're going to get 150 people licensed this year. Now, let's be ready. We're going to get minimum, we're going to get, obviously we can do more and things, but I would say minimum, I want to go through a minimum 6 marketing directors, 60 marketing directors, wrap up the executive vice president. Right now we're senior vice president, we want to wrap up executive vice president, and I want to help 132 people learn how to write an app. Learn how to write an app. Last year we had 65 people on an app. I want to double that.
Yeah.
I want to double that. So, by the way, it doesn't happen by myself. Here's an example. Frankie writes an app this year, that's one, but he teaches Henry. Technically, that's 2 people on an app as an organization, right? So, like, that means everybody needs to have their name on an app. That's our goal, right? Guys, this is the year where you can make the most money if you take advantage of it. You know, right now, Frankie, he stepped in a gold mine that he's doing right now. I haven't had a chance to do that. I came across it, but it went away my mind, but he reminded me. Right now, you know how you can find annuities?
Yeah.
Who comes across a lot of money right off the bat? No.
PI
Yes.
attorneys.
Lawyers. Settlements.
PI attorneys.
Settlements.
PI attorneys.
What happens when somebody gets a settlement? What do they do with that money?
They spend it.
But what if a lawyer cares a lot about their client to make sure that, hey, instead of spending it all, go sit down with insurance agents so that way they can be able to do a structural settlement where you get paid every month that you die. Guys, you can get millions of clients to help them out with the lump sums of money that they're getting. And clients, they're getting $500 million settlements, like it's not something small. But follow me this. Right now, we're going to be doing the most, last year we did the most annuities as an organization. I think we rolled over $4 million last year as an organization. We did over $4 million into annuities last year as a team. This year, I want us to minimum part 10 million. I think we can roll over $10 million into annuities as an organization. But I want you to do a quick math, real quick. Follow me here. Last year, you guys know that there's $439 billion moved into annuities. Wow. In the United States, 439 billion. Do the math. Pull your calculators out real quick. Pull them out real quick.
You can literally buy every single sports team.
I'm getting there. That was the next topic. Now let's get it. Okay. You have the calculator? Okay. 439 billion.
How many zeros is that?
9 zeros.
We're going to teach the class in math next time. Okay? If you don't know it, ask your neighbor. How many zeros is that? 439 billion.
Billion.
B.
9 zeros.
B. B. Okay. That was how much annuity we did only 4 million of that 439 billion. A little smaller of 4 million we did.
That was PHP?
That was the United States.
Oh.
Yes. I think we treated like, but, my point. $439 billion in annuities last year. I want you to ask yourself, you find the right person that introduces you to the other person and you just build referrals. What happens if you're that touch point of that person that every time there's a client, they send you that? What happens if you get 1% of that $439 billion? What's 1% of $439 billion?
4,190 billion. 4.3 billion.
4.3 billion. Now, for annuities, we get out 7%. So multiply 7% of that.
307 million point three.
And let's
7.3 million.
let's just say you're a marketing director, times 75%. How much are you making a year?
230.4 million.
30.
You get your 5 million dollar.
You'll make your cut off.
They're gonna have to pay another ring to just
Guys, imagine you make 230 million just because you gobbled up 1% of the market last year.
My goodness.
You know how much money are in annuities right now?
So much.
78 trillion. $78 trillion
Yeah, those
are going to be
those
transferred.
really nowhere.
And guess whose license is able to help out with that?
Ours.
That's just 1%. You gobble up. One.
And I'm just thinking, like, I'm licensed in 28 states.
Okay, Kevin.
Okay,
I'm
Kevin.
Kevin.
Where do you find them?
What time?
Monday and Friday.
First
Monday and Friday. You know the influence. You do everything you can. You want to throw net. By the way, guys, if you're just doing this, who's done fishing?
Me.
Cool. You go fishing. I'm gonna get a fish boat, and I'm gonna put a net out. You'll get one fish. I'll go get 100 fishes. What I mean by that is that you don't want to just be limited to one thing. You want to be able to throw a net.
Yeah.
Right? So the Friday, Saturday, the Monday and the Friday prospecting business owners, that's just one area. You gotta be learning how to be able to network, how to build relationships with business owners, social media, it's everything. You wanna master everything and always stay consistent. Make your known, right? When you go on the streets, what do you see on the signs all the time? Adriana Insurance, Veronica Insurance,
Yeah.
what else? Jacob's Law,
The amigo.
The amigo. I think the amigo.
huh?
The amigo.
Los defensores. I know you know. Shaq is the ultimate marketing machine.
So then, you get my point, right? The difference between them and you guys is that they are not going out there. They're investing millions of dollars for billboards so you see their face.
Yeah.
You have to spend $0 to do what they're doing. The difference is you gotta go out there and you gotta be burning the bottom of your heels, but in your, what is it? The soul. Because you're walking a lot. They're gonna make a lot of money. People are gonna know who you are. And it's not happening from one to the other. You gotta be consistent, right? So these are our goals for the year, guys. And I'm super excited for those of you that take the words I just said and implement them. Okay? So, these are the things that moves us. Yes, sir.
Real quick, I want to talk about what we saw in that video you showed me when you went to the president's office and present. Remember, when Aguilar came here, what he said about CFR?
All
So, Ricky Aguilar, right, he's chairman's counsel? Chairman counsel, he's one of the top dog in the company, right? He said back then, what was that, like 2 years ago?
2019.
2019, that was 6 years ago, 7 years ago. He said CFR is gonna be at 50,000 licensed agents. So that's already one person confirming, what Chris said as well. That's another one. So there's a reason why this number is hitting our agency, so let's out there and make it happen.
You know who I got that number from? Christian. Why did you say that number? 50,000.
50 states?
50 states or 50,000?
No, 50,000, 50 states, 1,000 agents in every state.
You know the video we did when Ricky and Erica showed up. He said, I can't wait to see when CFR is at 50,000 CFR licensed agents. And he's that 7 years ago. And then Christian said it. I was like, okay, and I'm saying, let's 3 times. Let's 3 times. We got it. Oh wait, I'm sold out to that. I am sold out to that. I'm excited about that, guys. So, oh wait, guys, it doesn't happen in one office. What do you think is gonna happen? You guys are gonna own your own offices. Right?
In the name of Jesus, let's go.
Okay? But here are the different things that motivate us individually. The first one is you want achievement, motivated by winning and results. That might motivate you. The second one is security, motivated by stability and certainty. Right? You're like, you don't want to be thinking about, oh my God, next bill's coming up. Oh man, like in 6 months, like I'm gonna have to pay this. Okay? So you want security. You don't want to have to worry about when you go to the restaurant and you look at the first thing you look at the cost of the dollar, then you look at what the food is. Right? You go from left to right, not right to left. Right? Left to right. There you go. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Relationships, motivated by connections and belonging. You want to be on that table. There's different tables. And if you guys don't know what I mean by that, like, you're invited to that group of individuals. Right? You know, you want people that think alike. There's more of a purpose, motivated by meaning and impact. Motivated by freedom, motivated by the time, the lifestyle control. Who talked about time and lifestyle? Somebody said that I wrote there's a business plan, and you guys talked about business planning. I was talking about that time and freedom. Freedom and time. Nobody wrote freedom?
I'm sorry.
No, somebody actually wrote it.
Oh.
Freedom and time, anybody?
I mean, sure, yes, I did.
Okay, growth, motivated by learning, improvement. You're fascinated with just digesting information and seeing improvement. Opposition, motivated by doubters and haters. Oh, that's mine. Tell me I'm not gonna do it. I'm just right. By the way, I'm curious to see which group are you in. Who's achievements? Stand up if you're achievements. Like. You really don't care about anything, like you like motivated by winning results.
Winning results, hell yeah, that's
Winning results?
What else are you gonna compete there? Like, yeah, you can tell me, oh, like, oh, you know, this, you suck at making relationships, whatever. But if I'm winning and I'm showing it, I mean, what else is there to play?
Yeah.
You can't say anything at the, for me, achievement, for sure. I want to be winning and getting results.
Okay, cool. Grab a seat, grab a seat.
En español.
Huh?
Translate it, because other people don't understand.
¿Quién está motivado con los resultados? ¿Quién es ese grupo? This is the first one. The one different. Yes or the different one?
Stand up again. I'll stand up and I'll say it.
I'll come back. Well, if we can come back, we'll come back. I'm gonna go to the second one. Okay, security. ¿Qué le gusta security? ¿Qué le gusta como estabilidad? Okay, Christina? Cool. Adrian? Cool. Yes? Okay, cool. Whose relationship? I want to be around that circle. I want to be around those individuals. Like, it matters to me to be the one that they call when things like this happen. Nobody? Okay. Whose purpose? Motivated by meaning and impact.
Can I stand up for most of them?
No.
I'll stick with the achievement.
Yeah, I would have achievement purpose, but I think I'm more purpose.
Okay. We have more in this room. Whose freedom? Oh, Christina, you're there. Freedom. Motivated by time and lifestyle control. I don't want to worry about bills no more. My time doesn't control me.
Yeah.
That's this song right here, you guys. Okay. Yeah, okay. Who likes growth? Like, I love learning. I love improving. I just want to see, like, always be my better self. Wow, Juan. Right? Okay. Who is motivated by doubters and haters? I want to say that. ¿Alguien me dijo que no puedes pegar en mí? No puedo decir que quién me dijo, pero alguien me dijo que a veces llegas, a veces no puedo decirte quién es, entonces le estoy
Watch me and learn.
That's right. Right. Okay. So, guys, I want to talk to you about one of the biggest motivators that that a lot of companies face. And believe it or not, it's actually this one. So people get to a certain extent. So I'll give you an example. Watch this. So Frankie, you talked about winning results, right?
Yep.
So give me an example of winning results. Like, what are your numbers look like? What does that look like?
So this year it's wrap up SMD, make 250K income, and have it's a bit here. So 250 recruits, 700 apps, 625 paid points, 1.25 billion submitted points, 38 newly licensed agents, and $38,000 annual gross fee. They didn't make $1,000.
That's right.
That's what I'm going to do.
How many bullets?
That's something I can do.
So the opposition would say only SMD.
Okay. Okay.
The Luis would text me and say like he's still an associate.
Okay.
He would text me that. Sometimes like, wait, why is Frankie on stage? Like he's not even an FA.
Wow. All
Like,
right.
I have to delete those texts because if they get out, like I gotta protect Luis.
Yeah, Luis.
Well, your secret is safe with me, Luis. You don't have to worry, right? Okay, some people say Henry Children kills that kid.
Oh.
I can't say who said that to you, but it's in this group here. You might know who they are, okay? Nobody? Okay. Alright, let's dive into it. Guys, I'm a visual. This is just an example job. I'm gonna show you what excites me this year. These are my goals. Okay, these are my goals. We wanna find a nanny.
Maria.
Guys, we wanna have 10 kids instead.
Whoa.
Just kidding.
No, is she okay?
3 or 4.
Be your prior rep.
She said 9 boys, 1 girl. We agreed to
Are
that.
you sure about that?
9 boys, 1 girl. Okay? And everything that I do goes to my girl. All the boys gotta figure it out. Right. Make my last name known, man. Right? Okay. So, a nanny excites me. Oh my goodness. Babe, how did it feel for the first time having somebody help us with the baby?
Amazing.
Amazing, right? Guys, for those of you who are not parents, you'll be joining. A few of us will be joining as well. It's such a great experience to have somebody that can support you with that, right? Because you buy back your schedule. You control your schedule again, right? So this is one of the things I'm excited about. Here's another one. This is something I want to do to my office.
Wow.
I want to customize my office like this. I want to redesign it.
Wow.
Does that cost money? Yes.
Yes.
That looks pretty.
When people walk in, I want them to see the same style in there, like the same style they see here.
That would be better. I can make that better.
I had a designer named Chadwick,
Name check.
and I sent him my actual photo of my office right now, and I said, hey, make this cool. Yeah, let's get rid of the clutter. I'm like, I told it Chadwick, like, that's my recognition, bro. Right, okay, your recognition, sure. And we'll do it this way. And he sends me this. He sends me this, okay? This tells me the dream. When I walk into my office, I'm like, I have my coffee in my hand. Right? Oh, guys, you guys haven't even designed how you want your office.
Yes, we're gonna.
Have you thought about when you show up to the office, you don't have to be carrying your stuff all the time. You carry it back to your car. No, you walk into your office, you leave your stuff there. If you have an appointment, you have to go to the conference room, you go into your office because you designed it your way. Like these are visual things that you guys have to think about how you want your office, right?
Yeah.
What we think about is I want to get myself a Rolex.
Nice.
That's the one thing I want to do this year. I want to get myself a Rolex. But I want to hit a milestone. I can purchase the Rolex if I want it around easily. That's not the point. I want to hit a certain goal.
Okay, flexing on us.
Alright. Get there.
But I want to earn it.
Yeah.
I want to earn it based off the work ethic I did. And I told Steph, hey, if we do this, I'm going to buy myself a Rolex. 2 years ago, I told Steph, if we do this, we're going to get a Rolex, and I bought her a Rolex. But we had to come through with it, and we did. All right? This excites me. This might not excite you. This excites me. I want you to do this for your goals.
Yeah.
So when you come to our business planning with me and Steph, I want you to show me pictures of what excites you. Pull them up. Last night with Carmen, we were trying to do a picture. We're showing. We looked at Chanel watches. We looked at Rolex watch. We looked at Nobu. We looked at fall locations. What else did we watch? That was it. By the way, guys, those are visual things that you need to save on yourself. That's why we do vision boards, right? But even so, like you still gotta keep reminding yourself what do you want. The other thing we want to do, if you want to go next thing, we want to invest over $50,000 into a movie theater in our house. So when we invite you guys at our place, we want to be able to have you to treat you guys to movie night, or we do business planning at the theater that we have inside our house. That's like about like the good 50,000 we have to put in. But you know why I think about you guys there. I think about us experiencing like this. Like we're doing a PowerPoint right there. It's like, hey guys, we're gonna be training at my house today. Come on. We're not getting off, we're gonna get the theater room. Woo! Like that excites me, right? On a Sunday with the baby.
You still have me over.
Probably won't do white actually. But I think like show one night, all crayons up, buttons, right?
Yep.
Okay. Next thing, I'm gonna wrap the Maserati.
Ooh, yes.
That's the car. That's what we want to do to Steps 130.
Yes, that color.
Right now it's blue, but we want to do this.
That's a nice color.
Oh, it's the same one.
It's the same one. It's just
No, that's a little wrap.
Is that like one white?
no.
So that's the same.
That's the same room too.
That's great.
Everything's the same. The only thing is the. That way, guys, have you thought about wrapping your car or getting a new car, getting a car that you're excited about? Yeah.
That's what you want it for.
Pull those pictures out and save them on your phone
That's
to
a
remind
nice
yourself.
color. I like that.
And if we meet, you better have these photos ready to go. 'Cause I want to see them. Because not only do you get excited, I get excited for you. I think we're almost done. Next one? No, we're not. This is another 70,000. I want to do this to the backyard. I want to have open yard and then a small pond of overflow ponds. This is the design of our house right now, but it's all messed up right now in the backyard. I want to do this.
I like it.
That's 70,000. That's 70,000.
It's gonna look beautiful.
70,000?
I like the modern in the back.
This is 40,000, and then we add this is probably another 25, 30, just for.
30,000.
It's gonna
But
look.
like, I want to walk out throughout the day. I want to look at my back. Kids come in, and my kid is old enough. I want them to be running the backyard, right, and not destroying it.
They'll be older.
So when they are in the backyard, when they're in the backyard, also in the backyard.
Oh, yeah. Put that rock there. Oh.
And the next thing, I want to get a Rolls Royce. That's my next car. I want the Rolls Royce. I've been telling Steph how many years I've been saying the Rolls Royce.
For like 5.
Nice. No. Yes. But 4 years ago, what was the first car we said?
The Bentley.
And we did what? We got the Bentley, and then the lease ended. All right.
Well, you wanted it first. You wanted a Maserati, the one you got the other one.
And then the Bentley.
The Bentley.
Guys, this is dream sell. This man dream sells to you. This dream sells to me. You know what dream sells? Parking with 3 Rolls Royce outside in the front. Like, there's no Rolls Royce in Montebello. So, and there's no Bentley in Montebello. So every time I want it, that's marketing. So when people pass by, like,
I see the Carson.
I want to bring next. I want to bring next.
Like the Bentley decals on the Carson 300, bro. Those are my fellow too.
Did they stop?
No, those are Carson 300, and he had like
The Bentley.
like a fake wrap, not even wrap, it's like plastic, like Bentley symbols and all that. But those are Carson 300.
That's a Beaver or?
Unbelievable.
Beaver. Yeah, guys. Like, do you see the person driving? By the way, why Rolls Royce? I was telling Luis the other day. I was telling Luis, like, the style of car you get is the people you attract. Who do you think is communicative? I'm not talking to 18-year-olds. 18-year-olds, I'm not talking to 18-year-olds.
Fun fact, they don't market on TV for that.
Yeah, why? Who doesn't say good? Nate either. I don't know. Why don't you do?
What was the question?
Why doesn't Rolls Royce market TV for the cars?
Because they're
Exclusivity. They're not watching TV.
Because they're customers are
Exclusivity.
they're running businesses. And then the rich people doesn't have to show up.
Exclusivity.
but they know what market they're talking to.
Yeah.
So everything has to do with cars, who you're talking to, who you're gonna attract. Here's an example. And then, by the way, it's all marketing, by the way. If I get a Camaro, who am I gonna excite? Interior, yeah.
People that do that.
Oh, you got your girls? Yes. But you see the difference? Is that a year every 6? Remember, whenever you're investing in something, ask yourself, who am I going to attract from this? Who am I going to attract? You're in marketing, you're in FMO. What does FMO stand for?
Financial marketing organization.
Okay, I think I'm done with all my goals. All right. Nate, just give me the computer.
Bro.
Okay, all right. We're going over real quick, real things. Choosing your enemies wisely. Choosing your enemies wisely, right? You guys have by the book, published this book, guys. It really gives you a mindset of a lot of the wealthy individuals in the world and how their mind is structured, how their mind works. And I'm going to kind of go over a few things about it, right? So, choosing your enemies wisely. As you go over your goals, as you go over your business plans, you have to understand who's your enemy. By the way, it could be any of these things. Your enemy might be the voice that told you you wouldn't make it. You might be your own enemy.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Man, you're horrible. Like, you.
Yeah.
All right. What's the second one? Can you read it, guys?
Strengthening my someone's doubting you.
Doubted you when you needed to leave.
All right. The third one is your enemy might be a past failure. You can't let it go. By the way, we've all failed, right? Sometimes we gotta learn how to turn the page. I'm gonna tell you this story, and maybe Christian, you can tell it better than I can. One of the story with Gaines,
I don't know.
The nurse. the nurse.
You tell it, I don't know.
I might say, but who has nurse background, like ER? No, nobody. Okay.
Parents were nurses.
Huh? Yes, but this is more like life and death situation. So, learning how to turn the page, not replaying your past. And I might get the nurse explained it, but when you're in the ER, you're like dealing with trauma. You know, trauma patients.
Yeah.
So the nurse was explaining, a patient would come in. A patient would come in. And the nurse has to figure out what is going on. The person's bleeding out. In less than 5 seconds, she needs to figure out what is the issue. And take action. Boom. All right, cool. Patched up, off to the races. Now that person, you don't know what happened. Because another 15 seconds came by and another person came in, another patient. And this is a tragic one. This is now a mom and she's pregnant. Now the mom is suffering as she's going through some. Do you remember, Chris, what the diagnosis? I forgot what the diagnosis was, but the nurse had to figure out if they're going to save the mom or keep the baby.
Well,
And she has 10 seconds to decide. If not, they both pass. They save the mom. And then 15 seconds later, they take her to the next room. Then the nurse has another person come in. It's a kid, 8-year-old kid, got in a car accident. She has to figure out how to be able to keep him alive. 15 minutes later, he passes away in her arms. They come in, they have to take the boy. The next patient comes in. How do you deal with that?
that's
One after the other, after the other, after the other. Like, that's crazy. You know what the nurse said? In our line of work, you have to be willing to turn the page to save the next patient. Because if you don't, you're not going to make it as a nurse here. Sometimes we replay our past failures, which pulls us back from our next achievement. We got to be willing to turn the page. So that's a big one, and when I heard that, I'm like, dang, I've had that before. Where I didn't want to do the business at a certain time because of what happened in the past. But you know, I gotta turn the page and I gotta start fresh. Some of us, we need to learn how to start fresh. Say start fresh. Start fresh. Okay. Next one. Your enemy might be fear of being judged before you I'm sorry. Your enemy might be the fear of being judged before you succeed. Who's already been judged learning about this business? Oh, you're gonna do that? Oh, Mr. Millionaire, all suited and booted.
Yep.
No, that was me. That went through me. Okay. You're already thinking of what people are gonna say before you even try. Your enemy might be comfort and slow your urgency. I've heard we spoke about it. Hablamos about comfort, right? Your fear might be comfort and you slow your urgency. That's an enemy. Here's the next one. Your enemy might be chasing approval instead of progress. You want to be liked by everybody before without even focusing on progress. Your enemy might be comparison that kills confidence. Your enemy might be inconsistency that resets momentum. Your enemy might be avoiding having a conversation, and your enemy might be waiting for the right time. Who says like, I need to find the right time to do something? I'm horrible at that. I start too soon sometimes with my stuff.
Yeah.
But some people wait too long for the right time. There's no such thing as a right time. Just do it. There's no right time to start your business. There's no right time to start a social media page. There's no right time to, I'm going to go learn the script before I go prospect business owners. No. I'm going to give it up for, who went prospecting this week for the first time? Give it up for Angel. He went prospecting for a year. Give it for a year. He went to a lawyer. They didn't know the script. If anything, Jair got stuck while talking to the lawyer. He's like, my name is Jair. Frankie, help me.
Yeah, you guys love where you got stuck. And I'm like, I was like, and then
I was just trying to, the guy's talking. Okay, that's the fun part about it, right? The other day I went prospect with Mari, right? Giving her gifts.
Oh, yeah?
Hi, money.
And then she went into a real estate office. They took her, gave her a tour. They asked her, you want wine? You want champagne? You want tea, coffee? They took her to a conference room. They asked her, hey, you want a gift card? 30 minutes go by, I'm like, Mari, where are you?
Me secuestraron.
Mari, antes de entrar, dije, okay.
No estoy lista, ve tú.
I'm like, ha, ha. No, not saying.
Y me acaban de escribir venir 4 personas.
Wow.
Oh, there's no right time. Just do it. Say do it. Do it. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's dive into it. I'm going to be talking about choosing your enemies wisely, and the reason why is because there's been a big trend for a lot of big companies and big individuals that has something to prove. So there's a line from the book. What do you think? Who and what? Here's the thing. Why wasn't David confused not to go up against Goliath? Why did he not even second guess himself? Say it again. He knew that God was with him. He knew that God was with him. So, if you know the people that are with you, we're with you, God's with you, and some people that maybe don't support you, it doesn't matter, but like just know that there's always somebody going to be with you. No one's always going to be God. If you don't choose your enemy, life chooses one for you. And usually it's comfort, confusion, and complacency. So, everyone has an enemy. The question isn't if, the question is who and why. Have you guys already identified what your enemy? I would love for you guys at the end, once I go through everything, I want you to don't be afraid to come on stage, but like, say, who's your enemy? I'll share with you at the end, I'm not gonna give you the names of who they are, but I'll tell you kind of what motivates me right now. And I appreciate that. Sometimes when people doubt me, I'm like, it's a form of thank you for me too. But ask yourself, it may not be people that doubt you, it might be something else. Strategy does not begin with goals, it begins with resistance. Opposition must be defined in advance or execution breaks under pressure. Audacious leaders plan for resistance before it shows up. Are you planning for your explosion? Okay? If you don't choose your enemy, default forces take over, distractions replace direction, comfort replaces urgency, reaction replaces execution. What you don't define ends up defining you. Take a picture, go to the next one, guys. Sometimes opposition shows up through a person. Doubts is a resistance, not individual. Audacious leaders respond with results, not reaction. So what does that mean? The last one here. Most people get that confused. Audacious leaders respond with results, not reaction. Give me an example. Go ahead.
So like for me, for my example, I said, my motivation is winning the results. And it's very much, when someone tells me, like, or when someone says, oh, you're not good enough, you can't do it. I have this example, a lot of my friends, like, my close friends, people that I consider like family, that I still do consider them like family, but that were like making fun of me for doing this. They're like, oh, he's a scammer now, he's this and that. And, like, I'm using that as part of my field to be like, no, like, I'm gonna show you guys that this isn't what you guys are saying it is, and I'm gonna make something of this,
Yeah.
And to myself, I'll admit I've been a quitter before, many times, in fitness, in jobs, in my faith, I've been a quitter, and I told myself when I got into this that I'm done doing that. I'm done being a quitter and everything that I done. And I have my setbacks in this business where I was like, I went away from it and I came back because I know that if I show people that I'm winning and if I show people that I'm producing results, that they're gonna shut up. They're gonna, like, everyone's gonna just stay quiet and be like, oh, well, shit, you did it, and as opposed to, me being like, oh, F you guys, and at first I was a little bit like that. I was like, oh, F you guys, like, I can't believe you guys said that, like, I was like, man, like, you guys have no vision, and instead of doing that, I'm like, I'm just gonna stop doing that, I'm gonna start fighting back, and I'm just gonna do what I need to show it.
So that's the difference. It's always reaction. When somebody says something to you, and you're like, you don't know my life, that was just reaction. Show it. Show it, prove it. That's what that means, right? There are some people that expect you to lose, and that might be the ones that love you the most, or maybe kind of envy you at the same time. Deep down they say like, I hope they don't succeed. Might be close friends, close relatives, but like they're like, I hope this doesn't work out for them. Because if it does, then I'll have to. They're right. It's on the right. Alright? Okay. So here we go. The best explanation I can show you is Ford versus Ferrari. This is Henry Ford, the second. He, in this movie, if you guys ever watch it in a business perspective, not in an amusement. Watch it for business perspective. Henry Ford II wanted to reposition Ford. He wanted it fast, elite, so Ford as a fast, elite, exciting. Ferrari already had that reputation. When you guys mention Ferrari, they're like, dang. Like, you don't even have to mention what type of Ferrari. It's like, oh yeah, they're a Ferrari. With Ford, like, oh, what kind of Ford do you drive? Oh, I drive a Ford, what is it?
Taurus, Explorer,
Yes,
so many, Expedition.
Oh, drive a Expedition. What is that? Oh, that's Ford. Oh, gotcha. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry, but like, I don't know that that's Ford. Not like sorry that he's driving it. I was like, I didn't know that that's, sometimes when people give me like names, they're like, where's that? And then they say the actual, like it's, for the longest time, I didn't know what Supra was, and it's like, oh, it's a Toyota. But people say, oh, I drive a Supra, you mean a Toyota. But, but you know what I'm saying?
That's a Supra.
Ferrari doesn't have to do that. I drive a California. No, they say I drive a Ferrari.
Shelby is Ford.
It's still Ford.
It's still Ford, yeah. Oh, you drive a Ford.
I think
That's great.
That's crazy.
But Supras are nice.
I'm not saying they're not nice. I'm just saying that the
But you're right, you got a point. You're right.
Like they have, people have to say, oh, I drive a
That's a good point, though. That's good.
Mustang. Oh, you drive a Ford. Ford, right.
Yeah, I don't
Oh, I
want
have a Camaro. Oh, you drive a Chevrolet.
to. That's good. No, that's a good point.
By the way, that's what Ford wanted. They wanted to buy Ferrari. You know Ford wanted to buy Ferrari? Back in the I don't know, the 70s? Because Ferrari was going through some turmoil, so they're like, oh, this is a great time to buy Ferrari. So he wanted to buy Ferrari, which would instantly give Ford racing credibility, European prestige, dominance in Le Mans. Le Mans is a 24-hour race. Le Mans, say it with an accent.
Le Mans.
He wanted a shortcut to becoming performance brand. Instead of building that identity over decades, Ford tried to acquire it.
Smart.
So you want, it was easy. It was a good idea, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, let's find out what Enzo Ferrari said to Ford. I'm saying, I'm good for you. Can you get the lights for Chris? Real quick, Chris? He is great for making enemies. So this is what happened. Ford goes to Italy and says, here's our pitch. Here you go. This is how much we want to buy Ferrari. And Ford told him, but you can't do this. You're going to watch this. Follow this. Look what happens.
Ferrari also went through the same thing with Lamborghini.
Wait, he...
I
ruined it. Because I have another one of that too. Oh, you're ruining it. He speaks. That's the thing. All right, here we go.
Speaks.
Presidente, signori, io ho solo una piccola domanda riguardo il mio programma del lavoro.
Small question concerns my race program.
Se io voglio correre alle mani e voi non volete che io corra alle mani, io ci vado o non ci vado?
Look, in that highly unlikely scenario is we just can't agree. Yes, I mean, no. You are correct. You do not go.
In quel caso se non avessi...
Grazie, ho capito. La mia dignità di costruttore, di uomo, di italiano è profondamente offesa dalla vostra proposta.
My integrity as a constructor, as a man, as an Italian, is deeply insulted by your proposal.
Tornate in Michigan,
Go back to Michigan.
tornate grossa, brutta fabbrica,
Back to your big ugly
a
factory.
costruire le vostre brutte, insignificanti
Your
macchine.
big ugly factory making its ugly little cars.
E dite a quel porco del vostro padrone che i suoi arroganti dirigenti sono solo una massa di figli di puttana da 4 soldi.
So your take-headed boss that all his smug executives are worthless sons of whores.
Tell him he's not 34. He's 34 the second.
Oh, no. He did it.
Thank you.
Not my last name.
Non mi demonia.
He's not.
And the lights were So, imagine they tell you. They tell you. You're not Solis. You're Solis the second.
You're not Solis.
Whoa, what is it, right? So guys, initially, Ford initially wanted to buy Ferrari for the position and relevance. That was strategic, but when Enzo Ferrari humiliated Ford publicly and walked away from that deal, it became personal. You tell me? You can tell me? At this point, Ford didn't just want credit. They wanted to prove something now. Some people are motivated by point to prove. Point to prove. Oh, heck no. I swear to you guys, there are some people talking behind your back right now. I can hear it. They're talking behind your back on how bad you are, how bad you suck. They won't tell you. They'll say like, oh, good to you. And then when they leave, they suck. They're not gonna say you. They won't tell you. But they're saying. They're saying you're a sales assistant. They're saying your morale is the third, not the first.
My son's might get.
Get the lights. So here's the scene. Here's the scene when Ford said, I'm gonna play. So this is Henry.
He played us. Full-Veneza had no intention of selling to us. He used us to up his price. Embarrassed our company and insult your leadership. It was a bad idea from the start.
What exactly did he say? You said Ford makes ugly little cars and we make them in an ugly factory. Sure, our executives are sons of whores. About me. He called you fat, sir. Yeah. You get it. Come on. You said you're not Henry Ford. You're Henry Ford II. I want the best engineers, the best drivers. I don't care what it costs. We're gonna build a race car. Then we're gonna bury that goddamn greasy wop 100 feet deep under the finish line at Le Mans. And I will be there to watch it.
Woo! Oh my gosh. I'm fired up. I don't know about you, but I take it personally really good. Something happens like that. I get heated for that segment.
They're not supposed to be hard. They're supposed to say.
Whoa. That's big.
So,
I'm trying to motivate him to get even more. I want to see him set us all over right now.
so here it is. With engineering. So this is how you do it. They just don't talk. They didn't just posture. They built a system. They recruited Shelby and Miles, committed to capital, and gave the team a single objective. Most people stop at ego. They argue, they pose, or they complain. Oh my God, like this.
We protest.
They protest.
That's crazy. They protest.
I'm gonna do everything different now. I'm gonna do it my way. Ford went further. Training, the ego is dangerous when it drives reaction. Ego is useful when it sharpens commitment. Choosing your enemies means don't let your ego choose the fight. You let the ego fund the discipline.
Wow, that's fire.
Let your ego fund your discipline.
I feel like there's two on Jerome said, you can't get rich by demand.
Who's that?
So you can't like, oh, you gotta give me this because it's me. Like, you work for it.
I'm almost done, guys, but here's some other examples. Thank you, Frankie.
Hey,
Thank you, Frankie.
By the way, Ansel is atrocious for finding enemies. I think he does it on purpose because he loves competition. But this is Lamborghini, right? So watch this one. Oh.
The clutch. Nail that. Forgive me, but your clutch does not live up to your car. I have a solution. If you consider a partnership with Ferrari, Lamborghini make the best cars in the world. But the attractors from
Enzo Ferrari refused a collaboration with Ferruccio Lamborghini to fix the clutch, and watch how Lamborghini reacted to Ferrari's provocation.
My first question is, what is the price tag of a Lamborghini GT?
It's been no work for everything else we do. You buy a Ferrari when you want a piece. You buy a Lamborghini when you lost someone.
I don't know, that stuff puffs me up. That puffs me up! Come on! I'm fired up over here, guys. But all I know is that, and I love this what he says, you buy a Ferrari when you want to be somebody. Or you buy a Lamborghini when you are. Oh, dude, I'm fired up when he said that. Oh my god. All right, let's keep going. I'll skip this one.
Ferrari's fire the world.
But I'm going to explain this one. It's quick. This is Steve Jobs versus Bill Gates. Okay, I'm going to keep mentioning names that you guys have worn, these brands, or used them. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. Steve Jobs got fired up when Bill Gates tried to steal his system. He said, you want to go, bro? Let's go. Netflix and Blockbuster. It can keep going. Amazon and, by the way, Amazon is retail, but when Jeff Bezos was trying to build Amazon, he was working at a Wall Street job, and his boss at the time said, why are you trying to risk, you're making $200,000 right now, why are you trying to risk your job? Just be comfortable, stop. I was like, that's my enemy, being comfortable. They said, we're gonna build something. Now this guy's worth $1 trillion, right? He's doing it?
That's a good.
Yahoo versus Google. Oh wait, for those of you that are my generation, who started with Yahoo?
Yeah.
This is our generation. No, stop.
Oh my god.
You're still. This is when the commercial would say Yahoo. Yes, that one. I'm talking about that. Yahoo. Right? And Google said, wait a minute. Algo está pasando aquí, and Google took over. Converse versus Nike. Have you guys seen the movie Nike?
Yes.
Recordings. Oh,
Air.
Nike was about to go out of business. And then they were like, no, we're going to build one person. We're not going to build many. And boom, Michael Jordan signs up with them. And now Michael Jordan is worth $1 billion because of a partnership with Nike. Right? But this was it. This was the competition.
Wow.
My generation.
My face.
That's right.
Raise your hand again. My face stage and music in the background. Millennials.
Your top 10, top 10.
That's right. I'm talking about
You've been coding since you're a kid, believe it or not. We're all coding. Copy that link, ASAP there. Tom was your number one friend.
I'm great.
Larry, Tom, about you. Who messaged Tom, by the way?
Me.
Remember Tom?
He retired. He sold it. And when he sold it, that's when they liked it. Okay. I think I got all of them. Oh, no, I got one more. Pepsi was there. You think Coca-Cola doesn't, like, what's that? You think Coca-Cola's there? Pepsi's where it's at right now? Competition breeds the best of us. Choosing your enemies wisely, gang. Choose your enemies wisely. If you don't have an enemy or someone to prove that you can do this with or without them, then sometimes they might be showing up randomly, or sometimes they already happen. So last part here, yeah. Going over here. So whatever voice this is, who told me I couldn't, and I still hear that voice? Who questioned my ability when I was just getting started? Who planted doubt that shows up when things get hard? So when things get hard, that voice gets louder. Who do I try to prove wrong instead of proving myself right? Which voice slows me down instead of sharpening me? Whose approval am I still chasing? And if those voices disappeared, would I move differently? Has anybody seen movie Sixth Sense?
6'7"?
Sixth Sense. No. This is before you move to the States. Right?
Yes.
Every time I mention movie
He
Sixth Sense,
barely
it's like,
watches
what's
the Sandlot.
Back to the Future?
He barely watches that.
Steph doesn't even know what Back to the Future is. How did I go watch a marathon?
I grew up with novelas, bro.
I get you. That's why I'm not holding it against you. That's why I said I probably haven't seen it.
I grew up con casos de la vida real.
Rosa de Guadalupe.
Ahí sí la diría Guadalupe.
No me lo.
Señorita Laura.
Wonder why? Oh, they watched that.
Oh, they've been watching that since they were 5. Like,
Because you know, you grew up and you start acting the celebrity that you admire. Like if that person is always quiet and like serious, like you start acting like. But that person's like, oh my god, like dramatic. You start acting.
you know what?
So for those of you that hate Hispanics that grew up watching novelas, be patient with them. They're getting over that. They're getting over that character. Okay. All right. Now I talk about Sixth Sense. The boy says, what does he say? Oh my bad. One script. Never mind. I thought it was ideal people.
You gotta rewatch it, bro.
I gotta rewatch it. Okay, this is it. And then we're gonna have the announcements, guys. Should we wait till Tuesday?
No.
Okay. Not every voice deserves space, but the ones that motivate me, you get to live in it rent-free until I make my point. Not every doubt deserves energy. The right enemy sharpens you, the wrong one distracts you. Choose wisely. Raise your hand if you have somebody to prove right now. You have a point to prove. Yeah? Show it by the work ethic you put this year.
Sure.
The moment you decide that, hey, I'll sleep a little bit longer. I decide to talk to people. You just made that voice right. They just said, oh, I told you so. See? I told you so. So, that's my training, guys. Thank you so much.
Finito, sí. I'm sorry.
It was Theo. It was Theo.
God, you see it.
Dude, you got scared. But then you got relaxed. You got relaxed.
Yeah, he calmed down after. He's okay now. He's okay now. He's good.
You gotta get used to it.
He's trying to get used to it. Ay, ya ves.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Theo's great. Theo is special. Sit down, face that, and if you want to like give a shot. Just wait till it's a girl.
No tenía hija.
He's gonna start getting like that. I'm sorry. Hey, so Lisa, I heard baby games is crazy like games.
Yeah.
Like loud?
Baby Jack Jack.
Baby Jack.
He looks like baby Jackson from the Incredibles.
Okay. Announcements. Here we go. Okay. 2026. All right, here we go. Let's start it off. As a reminder, next month we got gala.
Yes, I love Gala.
February
7th. The 7th, we're going to be here. We're going to have food.
Yes.
I'm going to hire somebody to come to photo shoots. Right? Ladies, if you do not have to take professional pictures, we're going to have somebody take a picture here.
No
I'm gonna wear a suit.
Okay? So So
Really?
bring your best outfit, guys, that way it's good for marketing. We'll probably do some recognition for the year for you guys, and we have down some gifts. So make sure, say on your date, on your calendar, February 7th.
February 7th,
And what time?
February 7, venga, si quieres fotos.
At night, February 7th, at,
After the order.
Okay, I give the ladies enough time to get ready.
yeah. You go home, get ready. Alright, here we go. Next. We have the Cancun open again, guys. That's open, right? We'd love to be able to experience it with you guys. We're going to be out in Cancun in March for the MDs. We'd love to be able to experience it with you. Okay? Now, I gotta look at this next one. I gotta try this.
I love Java.
Nicest dress, tuxedos for the men. Tuxedos, not suits, tuxedos.
I'm gonna wear 9, it's not just about 9, I like to see it.
I want to see what's. Okay, next. If you haven't seen the update videos, guys,
Fire.
for those, who's running for marketing director this year?
Fire.
Who would like to get paid when you hit marketing director? Alright. So, the first person that hits marketing director this year in the company, you're going to get $25,000 cash.
Whoa.
Say cash. Cash. Minimum, you have to obviously make $25,000. It has to be, it can be rolling. But it's the first MD of 2026.
Wow.
If you're the second MD in 2026, you get $15,000.
Wow.
Third, you get 10 grand.
Wow.
Fourth, 7,500. And fifth, you get $5,000.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Woo! Yeah, it helps you for the watch. So if you're at 25,000 and you hit MD,
Whoa.
they do that what? Now you get the watch because you made 50 grand.
Wow.
That's
Crazy. Let's go.
okay, here we go. Now these are more personal as an office. Okay? Okay. One.
Wow.
Two. Three.
Espérate, baby, hold on.
Four.
No, lo vas a hacer.
Para que no se escuchado.
Okay.
This is the first time we're doing this in CFR. We've had a few people here
No.
in CFR, but they've never seen this before.